The hunt is more than just the kill itself. Every time you go, you never know. Something could come out from this way, that way. You don't even know what's gonna come out, even if anything comes out. That's kind of what I think's fun about doing it and kind of what got me into it to begin with. Crown Point Ranch is a high-fence game ranch located about 1 hour south of Fort Worth, Texas. We're a family-owned and operated ranch, and it is unlike your traditional high-pressure commercial ranch. We take the time to ensure you're gonna get the trophy of a lifetime.
I think the unique thing about Crown Point Ranch is we don't bring in a bunch of 2-year-old animals and shoot them.
Yeah, out in the wild, the average lifespan for a white-tailed deer is 2 years old. Being inside the high fence, we're able to eliminate predators. We provide good habitat, let these deer grow up, let them get to 4 or 5, harvest them at 4, 5, 6, and that's how we're able to get a real true trophy deer, all while doing it kind of the correct way and letting them live a good, life.
That's really what Crown Point's all about. We're not a commercial operation here. We love to have families here. We love to have kids here. We love to have kids shooting their first deer here. But it's something that they're gonna experience, they're gonna love for the rest of their lives, and that their father or their mother is able to experience that with them. My first hunting for deer, I did it with a 12-gauge shotgun with slugs. I sat by a tree in the snow, waited for a deer to hopefully walk by, and fortunately one did. And it was a great experience. And that was when you harvested the deer that day and you ate the liver that night. That was just all part of the process with the hunting camps and things back in Michigan.
The thing about white-tailed deer is every one of them is different. You might get a wide one, you might get a really tall, narrow one, you might get one with a ton of points, you might get a big one that only has a few points. But the white-tailed deer, literally you shoot one every single year and it'll look completely different than the one you shot the year before. The white-tailed deer is the most popular thing to hunt, and I think it will be the most popular thing to hunt because there is truly nothing like it.
And the most important for me is togetherness. To be able to be in the woods, be able to bunk together, be able to just be in God's wilderness and see what He creates out there. How often does a father get the opportunity to be in a 16 square foot area? Maybe not even that. They might even be 10 square foot areas. I don't know. They're small, and be able to just sit, even if you don't say anything, just the fact that you're there with them, watching animals, looking. And those are things that a father will never forget, and hopefully the son never forgets either. So we had 3 generations of hunters in here, and that happens often, where we'll have a grandfather, the son of that father, and then his son. And I think the grandfathers get the best out of it. They're kind of like me at this point. They're here to see their son and their grandson harvest an animal. That excites them more than them even shooting one, and that's kind of cool. That's kind of what we're after. Time is probably the most valuable thing you have. What you do with it is very, very important. And for me, spending time with my sons was one of the most important things in my life. Blake and I we've been hunting together now for 15 years, every year. And we'll continue to. If they got to drive me around in one of those stands on the back of the four-wheeler to have me able to get me in it, I'm still gonna go and do it, so.